Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and we're in my world-famous sipping den. On this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and I do a world-famous Sunday morning coffee review as well. Pretty unique, isn't it? I have a playlist that breaks down to categories and subcategories. Everything that I review and makes it easy for you to find. And I challenge you to check out that playlist. I asked for a sub, which is redundant because as soon as you check out that playlist, you're going to sub. You're not going to be able to control yourself. I have done, one more thing. To make it easy for you, watch my videos. Everyone, the first comment's pinned because it has a link to the playlist that pertains to whatever I'm reviewing. But I challenge you to check out the playlist individually yourself and go through it because there's a lot of subcategories and different things. Anyway, I have done every single 19 Crimes ever made, the wine. New one that's come out, I'm right on it. 19 Crimes, Martha Stewart has already come out with a Chardonnay, but this is her lighter Chard, Martha's lighter Chard. Look at that, brand new. Brand new in the old market. It's an Australian company, branched out to California, picked up sponsors, picked up Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, and changed what their original concept was. The original concept was there were 19 crimes committed in the 18th century England that you could be banished to Australia for. Each cork had one of those 19 crimes on it, and you could collect them. They had interactive labels. They still do. You could download this to your phone, and it'll have usually the criminal or somebody will talk and tell you about the wine, tell you about what the criminal did, whatever. They've gotten off premise. It was a little gimmicky to begin with. That's fine. Now they've gotten off premise with this Snoop Dogg and Martha, right? Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the quality. It's just their original thing is pretty much gone now. This one doesn't even have cork. All right. But anyway, that's the original premise of this. Like I say, the wine's good or bad. I have nothing to do with that. Just thought I'd bring it up if you weren't aware of the original premise of this. All right. But they wanted to expand, obviously, their people who use their wine. So Snoop Dogg has a lot of fans. Goes into music and all this. Boom. Martha's got her thing with the cook and all that. Boom. Right? Not stupid, I guess, but if it works, if it doesn't, same old story. All right, let's get in. What is this here? All right. This spirit lives on, we don't know all that crap. Country, United States, Appalachian, California, alcohol 8.5%, lower, thus light. Sweetness, medium, dry. So it's medium to a little dry instead of medium to getting sweet. That's pretty much all the info. They don't give any info, but you don't need any. Here's the info you're going to get off this tongue right here and what I already told you. So you can see the color if the color is meaningful to you. There it is. You know what I should do? I should do a light compared to a regular. Side by side. Martha Chard, Martha's light Chard. I've done the Chard. I'm doing the light Chard. I should probably do them both. I'd have to rebuy them. All right, it's a Chardonnay. Probably a little too cold. So this is California Chard. So I lately have gotten into French Burgundies, which is Chardonnay. I like them a little less oaked, a little less buttery, a little more of the traditional, delicate, actual taste of the grape. This is getting to be, seems to be more Americanized with a little more smell of some oak and some butteriness right away. Obligatory apple. Some people say pear, some people say melons, different smells you'll get out of peach maybe. Fruity, oaky, buttery. Let's give this bad boy a taste. What I'm looking for now is the acidity of it. It's pretty acidic. On the sides of your tongue is where you pick up the acid, and it'll water as if you bit into a lemon or something like that. And it's pretty acidic. Now, that cuts through a lot of stuff, and it makes it, refreshing. That's why sweet things always have acid added to them. For example, sodas, Coca-Cola and stuff. They add acid to cut through all that sweetness and make it a little more refreshing, right? Lemonade's refreshing. So it's acidic. Medium plus on the acidity. Has the sweetness. Yeah. Medium minus on the sweetness. You get it originally. You get the sweetness. You get the, as far as the taste goes now, I'm going to give it a lemony type taste because I think the acidity of it and the citrus gives you a lemon vibe. And I don't mean a strong lemon, but you get the vibe. You might say lime. You might say grapefruit, but you'll be in that citrus park. As far as the aftertaste, the finish, not bad. A lot of times these wines will have as if you took the peel of a grapefruit. You know how that rind is. It's not very tasty. It's bitter and so on and so forth. This is very light in that department, and not so much the grapefruit. So I like that. I don't like that grapefruit bitter rind at the end of the wine all the time. This doesn't have that. So it has that refreshing citrus, that oaky butteriness. Doesn't seem to be coming through in the palate. Let me try it again. I think what you're going to pick up, besides the citrus notes, you'll get some fruit notes as well, right? And that's going to vary for y'all, but most people, when they say that, instead of me saying this and that, I'm telling you, and it's what your brain's going to scan on the tongue and bring you back to. Is it going to be pear? Is it going to be apple? Is it going to be pineapple? That's more of a citrus. It's possible. Those type of peach, all those things that different people, melon, someone might point out, but you're in the same ballpark if you have all that, right? You're in the same ballpark. If I say apple and you say pear, that's perfect. They say peach, he says this, lemon, and it's all right. Now, if we're all saying that, somebody goes, I get cherry tobacco. That's an outlier. It's not wrong if that's what they're getting, but that would be I don't expect anybody to say that for this, okay? When I'm in the fields that I'm talking. Just warm up a little bit because I think it's going to change. I've got it a little closed up. It's a little too cold. Just bear with me. I'm going to try and warm this up. Very cold. You all had the 19 crimes? Yeah, well, I've done them all. There's been a lot of them. They even put one out this year for St. Patrick's Day. It's under my St. Patrick's playlist. And my Red Blend playlist. See how they can hit different playlists sometimes. You know, as it warms up, a little bit of a honeysuckle smell to it. And almost a honeysuckle taste. Because I see we have that lemon, that citrus, some fruit, the acidity, but you have the sweetness. Remember, medium, they say medium minus. I agree, medium minus. So where does that sweetness come from? What's it taste like? Well, with the floral smell as you get it, and that little bit of sweetness, it is like a honeysuckle. I don't know if you've ever had a honeysuckle where you take the flower and you kind of bite it and suck the pollen out of it, or the nectar. I used to do it as a kid. Neighbor had a fence row honeysuckle going down. It was nice. I used to like doing that. But that's what it reminds me of. The sweetness. As it warms up, I'm going to get more things. I can't sit here all day, right? Killing you with it. That's what I'm getting right off the thing, off the bat. I messed up. It is a little bit too cold. You want to serve it chilled, but I had it too cold. My refrigerator is a little too cold. And I should have 20 minutes. I probably should have brought it out and let it sit about 20 minutes. I let it sit about 10 minutes. It wasn't enough. Either way, it's not bad because I haven't pointed out anything negative, right? I haven't said any on the negative side. That's not real complex. It's light, and it says light. It's low alcohol, lower calories. Not a lot of complexity, not a lot of stuff going on. It's not a wine to think about. Probably better is to drink it a little too cold. You know why? Drink it a little too cold on a hot day. Outside, maybe. Sun's going down, you're under an umbrella, right? Not the heat of the day, but however you imagine it when you're outside in the warm weather. The beach, whatever. Sipping. You want it cold, you want it refreshing, you want a little acidity to it. You don't want to think about anything, right? You don't want to think about flavor. You just want to have fun. Maybe you're having a salad. Maybe you're having some fruit. Maybe you're just having this. And I think it's perfect for that. I do. I just had one I wasn't crazy about. You have to watch the review. Okay, out of 19 Crimes, I didn't like it. This one, for what it is, it's not very expensive. It's under $15. It's a low calorie. You always have to pay for that somehow. But since there is flavor to it, and there's nothing that I was pointing out negative. Now you might say, wait, if there's negative, I had a $300 wine in it. I'm judging it in its category, okay? It's a big deal. In its category, a wine $15 and less, a low-calorie wine, it's fine. From Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed, everybody, thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.